viewers out there, it's all about how to have fun. How to have fun. You know what that means? Please, tune in. And once you tune in, stay back and watch. Never touch the dial. I love you all.
Viewers, I want to welcome you to How to Have Fun Entertainment, which is currently running in YouTube right now. I have a front runner, a Nollywood icon, a Nollywood hula baloo, a Nollywood known. He's a man you cannot afford to stop talking about. There is no way you can describe Nollywood without mentioning his name. He has been in Nollywood right from the inception. He has known the ups and downs of movie industry. He is a man failed to explain, but it is better he explain himself. Like I said, he has taught many states because of him. He has made it in movie industry. He is a man that has potentials, a man that is well deserved when it comes to movie making. One of the people that propel a Sakaba, popularly known as Kaki, but then Chinedu Okeke by name. And let me not unveil him, probably allow him to unveil himself. Mr. Chinedu Okeke, please, in as much as I've introduced you, I would like you to introduce yourself to the audience and also tell them who you are, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, I am highly elated. Yeah, my name is Chinedu Okeke. You were too forthright when you said that. Yes. And they also call me Kakaki in the movie industry. And that's all about my introduction. I'm from Anambra State. Arifite to be precise, and I've been in the industry as old as the industry. I am very, very old, very much as old as the industry.
Thank you, sir. Sir, apart from acting, is there another thing you do, sir?
Nothing. This is my life. This is where I belong. Without film, nothing.
All right, sir. We, like you said, as old as the industry. I know if we begin to ask you questions on things you passed through before you became who you are today, it's going to take a whole lot of years. But we want you to tell us how you came into being, how you really passed through what you passed through. Are there things, are there constraints, are there problems, are there hurdles you passed through before you became who you are today, sir?
Anyway, good question you asked. If I must say, there were really no constraints because I was lucky enough. I was already acting before Nollywood came to be. I was with NTA Channel 10 Lagos, Tales by Moonlight. I was a pioneer member of the Tales by Moonlight. I was there when Nollywood came out and we joined Nollywood. And because I was already there, it was easy for me to tag on. And I've been there since then. In as much as, there could be some things I might call constraints because, people, the way they used to say, people look down on people. Some people might want to look down on you. They won't want to give you what you are, what is good for you, what you're meant to have. They will want to bring you down. But being who I am, I refuse to be brought down. I have always tried as much as possible to bring my head above sea level. in the industry. And the only time I would say I had problems, was when I wanted to be behind the camera, because I am also a producer. And I had made my face before I decided to be behind the camera, and I went and started as a PA. I was a production assistant in 2 movies, Izaga and one other movie. I was a production assistant in these 2 movies before I became a coordinated about 6 movies before I became a production manager. And to glory be to God, I was able to manage at least 36 jobs and 70% marketer job. So you see, it wasn't easy then. But then, glory be to God, by today I am a producer.
Thank you, Mr. Chinedu Okeke. I deduce from what you are saying that you have a dual heritage when it comes to filmmaking. You're a producer and then you're an artist. I know, as an artist, I want to know what is your most difficult moment as on set. What is your most difficult moment? Because I know most artists meet different directors and different producers, different interpretations and different locations. So which one is your most difficult point during the days of maybe before you became who you became right now? Which of the sets is your most difficult time?
Yeah, this question should be based on Nollywood, because my days as an actor with Tales by Moonlight, it was a go-go thing. I never had any problem, But then I, as a person, I'm a very disciplined artist. I so much discipline myself that when I'm on set, you don't know I'm there. So most sets, I don't think I've had problems, because I work well with producers, I work with directors. I know my way. I know my way around in the industry. But the only set I would say I had problem was set of Isakaba. When we shot Isakaba 1 and 2, and we were looking for people that will continue 3 and 4. So the producer didn't want me to continue, but I was meant to continue, but he didn't want me to continue. He wanted another artist, I won't mention the name, he wanted another artist to continue. So there was, we slugged it out, and at the end of the day, the owner of the job saw what I did in 1 and 2 and said, no, I want Kakaki to continue. It was a fight. The producer said, no, I am the producer. The owner of the job said, I gave you this job to produce for me. I can as well tell you to stop producing for me. I want Kakaki to complete Isakaba and no other person. And honestly, that was how I took it up. And at the end of the day, that was really the job that brought me to limelight. It really opened me up. I learned a lot of things, honestly, because it was working with Sam Dede and Michael Gundu on set. I had fun. I learned so many things. Understand me? So that's it.
Well, having passed through these hurdles, one will understand that you have really made a landmark. But what we are seeing these days is that most of the upcomings wants to jump from 1 to 20. They don't seem to understand most of these problems. I see them as potholes to the road of destiny, but some of them do not see it as pothole to road of destiny. Professionalism seem to have been buried from the side of these upcomings. What do you have to say to these upcomings based on the fact that they don't want to endure no more passion? They want to become Kakaki immediately. They want to become Mr. Johnson immediately, sir.
Honestly, this question really came at the right time, honestly, because as a veteran I have perused the industry and found out that we have a lot of problems. You see, for you to be a good actor, you must be disciplined. If you are not disciplined, you cannot make it as an actor. It's not possible. The road must definitely be rough for you. But when you are disciplined, you will go a long way. You see, the upcomers, a lot of them are not disciplined. And that is what is giving them problem. A lot cannot grow. They are still running around because they are not disciplined. But if they were to be disciplined, they would have gone, because when you watch a lot of them are good artists, but they are not disciplined. You understand me? You see, people used to say that I only shoot gun movies, that I don't shoot any other movie and all that. Yeah, it was like that because I was stereotyped. But glory be to God, but I've been able, because of who I am and the way I understood the industry, I've been able to bring out myself from that stereotyped role. There was a job I did, a pastor, and I don't need anybody to tell me that I did it well. There's another one I did, a doctor. I played a doctor, and I don't need anybody to tell me that I played a reverend father. You see, it's all about versatility. I am a versatile actor. Now, I want to use this forum to let producers know that most of our actors are good when it has to do with versatility. But they go on stereotyping. They should stop stereotyping most of these young ones. Because who cannot be able to bring out themselves from that stereotype where they found themselves. But if they were at my level, glory be to God, they would have been able to do what I did. But they cannot. And that has given a lot of them a stunted growth. You see, my advice to the upcomers is to try as much as possible to be disciplined. And then know what you have come to do in the industry. A lot of them don't even know what they've come to do in the industry. A lot of them are confused. I've run into a lot of young ones who doesn't even know. They don't even know their left from their right. All they know is that they come to set every day. They go home not knowing what they have come to do. I will always encourage them. Because I always encourage them, even on set, I call them together, I keep talking to them, trying to make them I give them pep talks, make them understand, but make them try to find their level. You understand? A lot of them are, because when you get close to me, you find out a lot of them are confused, they don't even know what to do. Because the industry has a lot of branches. In the industry, you have the makeup, you have the costume, you have the props and sets, they should go and join all these. Everybody must not be an actor. I keep telling people, everybody must not be an actor. When you try it, it doesn't work, you come out of it, look inwards and find out if you will join the costume. A man can be a costumier, a woman can be a costumier. Join the costume, join the makeup, join these props and sets. Better still, become a continuity person. By the time you become a continuity persons, most of them are directors today. You understand me? Most of them are editors. So I find out that as a continuity person, you have what do they call it? You have a long way to go. You have somewhere you're heading to. You have a link to some other levels. So that is my advice. They should please not let most of these upcomers not depend that it must be acting. No, sir. You cannot force it. You don't force it. Especially when you don't know how to speak good English. You can't make it as an actor. This is the truth of the matter. Once you cannot speak, when you cannot express yourself well in English, you cannot be a good actor. You cannot act. Because in as much as fine, we do Igbo films, all right, but then most of the scripts are written in English. So you have to interpret. So if you don't know your English words, you cannot interpret into Igbo. So that is the problem. So they should try as much as possible, try to find out where they will belong in the industry. It will save them a lot. Thank you.
Well, I know you have a lot of fans out there. They look upon you as Iroko, as inspiration. They want to see you, they want to know you. Even when they see you on the road, they would like to touch you. Is this man a human being? Does he really talk? The life of a star is always a life that one should be well guided. And most of them that passes on the road a lot of people come to them to know who they are, and some of them, they are known. They would like to know if actually this person speaks, whether he's a human being. Now, for your fans that sees you out there when you walk, how do you manage your famosity? How do you manage your stardom? In case if you are going to the hotel where a lot of people know you, they want to touch you, they want to greet you, they want to snap picture with you, they need your autograph. What is your life towards them? What do you do with it?
Honestly, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. You know, they said being a star is one thing. Managing stardom is another thing. They are two different things. You see, it's not easy to manage stardom. And that is why a lot of my colleagues, that is why they keep making front page news in newspapers. You know, I am not that kind of person. I try as much as possible to walk on, to tag along with my fans. I embrace them well. You know, you can imagine I'm traveling, I get to a park, and you see touts, you know, coming around you, holding you, admiring you. Some guy would say, oh boy, but I don't do that. I broke them close. I sit with them, I talk, they ask you questions, you answer. If I must tell you a story, a short story, there was one day I was traveling to Port Harcourt from Asaba. I got to ROTC Park, Port Harcourt. Immediately I alighted from the vehicle. I saw some touts. When they saw me, they went gaga. Do you know, at the end of the day, one of them paid for my drop that took me to where I was going to. You can imagine that, because I was very close to them, because I embraced them well. It's not good, because these are people who bring you up. These are people who show you to the world. Like, you want to raise your shoulder. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. No matter how small your fan is, you must give that person attention. And that is exactly what I do. That is why I told you that for you to be a good artist, you must be disciplined. When you discipline yourself very well, when you purge yourself of those anomalies, you know, my dear, you go a long way as an artist. But if not, you're going to have problems. It might not be in the industry, it might be outside the industry, because you're not disciplined. But when you're disciplined, you'll be able, when you sit down, you'll be able to know that you should have a relationship with your fans. You should always appreciate them anytime they come around you. Appreciate them, thank them for even watching you, for sitting down to watch you. It's not easy. It's not easy. And at the same time, they come out, they have this thing to come to you without maybe because there are some you meet, they will be afraid to come to you. They will be looking at you. They will be admiring you from afar. But those ones that come to me, that have the courage to come to me, honestly, I embrace them. I bring them close. The ones, if I have money, I buy them drinks. The ones that smoke, I buy them smoke. I try to make them happy. By the time they go out there, they talk about you. We met this actor, man. This actor is something else. This and that. This is the way one grows. Like that, you keep growing. You keep moving. You keep your fan world, your fan base will keep expanding. Understand? So that is it. So it's good for an artist to embrace his fans. It's very good.
My viewers out there, we've been talking with Chinedu KK, known as Kakaki, and you've heard it from him. You heard it all. I think you should learn from this humble beginning. But before we leave, we would like to ask you this question that has been endemic in the movie industry. Nigerian government has not been helping matters at all. They have not been giving the necessary platform, enable environment for movie to grow. In fact, it is made to understand that Nollywood has not been passed into law. There is no act that is backing Nollywood right now. And because of that, a lot of unprofessionalism has taken place in the area of filming. I would want you to tell the viewers out there, or even to the government, what they are supposed to do that they are not doing, where you think they should come in to help in this. Because as long as I'm concerned, Nollywood has provided a whole lot of benchmark for Nigerian economy by employing a lot of people out there, by engaging the youths from being restiveness, from social vices, from negative societal influences. Film has really created a noble environment for people who have not been doing anything to be handy. And from what we are seeing, the government is not doing anything. So what is your take, or what is your say to government, sir?
It's really an ugly situation, the way things have been, as regards to this question you just asked me, honestly. You see, it's so unfortunate that up till this time, that Nigeria has not, as far as I'm concerned, have not recognized Nollywood. In fact, they have not recognized entertainment. Yeah, let me bring them together. They've not recognized entertainment, because if you go to America, 70% of American income comes from entertainment, precisely movie. If I must be very frank with you. Now, tell me why Nigeria should not recognize the industry. I thought Jonathan's government, was going to do that. But along the line, I found out that he was just being a Father Christmas, spreading money, dashing money and all that. That is what we need in this industry. They must create an enabling environment for us. They should build more theaters so that where people will go to watch our movies. Now, not just that, they should build film villages. We have the money. We should stop deceiving ourselves. We have the money. We should stop spending the money in unnecessary areas. They should spend the money in building film villages for us. We need it, so that we'll stop going to people's houses to beg them to act. We are ready to do the job. We are there. We have the talent, but we don't have the enabling environment. We are citizens of this country. They should give us the enabling environment for us to work, for us to look. Do you know what movie has done for this country? Movie has gone so far to clean our image. We have a dirty image abroad, but movie has gone far to clean our image. That alone should make the government, they should look inwards. They should look inwards. Look at it. Producers don't pay tax. Actors don't pay tax. Directors don't pay tax. You don't pay tax. Yes. But if an enabling environment is created, if we have an enabling environment, my dear, if Kakaki have an enabling environment where I have all I want. Film village is there, the jobs are coming, what do they call them? Companies are coming in to produce movies, my dear, because I know that when companies start coming in to produce movies, people like me will go a long way. And then nobody will come and tell me, I won't wait for anybody to tell me to come and pay my tax. Because I have the money. When I have the money, why would I pay the tax? But not when I receive peanuts, you expect me to pay tax. From what? What has the government done for me? They've not done anything. So it will not gladden my heart to bring out my money and pay tax when I know that the money is not even worth it. But I know that once the government creates an enabling environment for us, my dear, we will be very glad to do whatever the government wants us to do. Honestly, they should do that. They should do that. Because there is money in our industry. Entertainment. There is money in entertainment. I want the government, there is money in entertainment. People should stop looking away. We should not be depending on oil. Everybody must not work in an oil company. Oil is not what all we have. Thank God for Buhari, who's trying to look into agriculture. Fine. Now, in as much as it's costly, but we're eating our rice. People are remembering Abakaliki rice. It's no longer imported rice. Now, people now know that we have gari, we can produce gari. Yes, go to remote villages and see people producing gari. So it's good. I like that. Now, government should go further to look into entertainment. There is money there. They should, for once, can we just forget this oil every day? Can we just forget it and look into some other areas? People forget that we have coal in Enugu. We have gold in Jos. We have cocoa there in Ogun State. We have tin ore. We have, look at our Ajakuta steel. Look at Alaja steel. All those ones are dead. What are we saying? What are we saying? We should stop deceiving ourselves. Government should just look inwards. They should stop looking away. They should stop looking. They should look inwards. We have a lot. We have a lot in this country. God has blessed us in all ramifications. I know, I'm cocksure about what I'm saying, that God has blessed us. Thank you.
It's a very wonderful time talking with Chinedu Okeke, aka Kakaki, a Nollywood veteran, an icon, a father, a motivator, a reinforcer, a teacher, and I see him as also a man of God. I want you to look into the camera and tell people out there that there is every reason for them to watch, and how to make fun entertainment in YouTube.
Viewers out there, it's all about how to have fun. How to have fun. You know what that means? Please tune in. And once you tune in, stay back and watch. Never touch the dial. I love you all.